Now to react to all of that is former Pinal County, Arizona Sheriff Paul Babeu. Sheriff, thank you so much for joining us. When you listen to that conversation, what do you think about it? I mean, there are people on the other side who immediately say, you know, when you look at the action and the enforcement that's trying to be put in place, that wouldn't have stopped any of the bad things that have happened in this country so far. So why are we even trying for that? What's your response to that?
Well, that's almost like saying that there's really nothing the police can do to stop criminals, so why do we have cops? That's as ridiculous as an argument as that. We've seen what's happened in Europe. We've seen the lax processing and thorough vetting, the extreme vetting, as the president refers to it, that has led to severe attacks in Paris, in Germany, in many other places throughout Europe.
But they say
we
that's
don't want
not
that
here.
to be replicated here.
I know, but they say that you hear this argument all day long, especially on cable channels, and they
Sure.
say, we haven't seen that here. So why are we so paranoid that it's going to come here?
Well, I've been to Israel, and I served as an Army officer in Iraq, and you can see that that is what's to come. All of the intelligence analysts, you've seen our top leaders in the CIA, FBI, and our military that has been saying we have seen a rapid increase not only in the threat posture, but in homegrown attacks that are here. And we're going to see, if we have lax standards and not having very strict processes in place to vet not just refugees, but anybody who wants to come here, even to travel from these countries, which are countries of interest. And it's prudent for us to put those safety measures in place to protect America. We don't want to be scratching our heads trying to figure out, my God, why didn't we take these precautions when we knew this could safeguard us? So we're putting America and our safety first.
Let me ask you about some other things from today. President Trump meeting with some of the nation's top sheriffs today at the White House. The president praising law enforcement, emphasizing his commitment to helping law enforcement do their jobs.
To secure our borders, to reduce crime, illegal drugs, human trafficking, especially in border counties. You have a lot of the border counties represented. We're also committed to working with law enforcement to stop terrorist attacks. You've been reading about that and seeing about that. They want to take a lot of our powers away.
So you hear words of support from the president. What would you like to see? I mean, what do sheriffs and local law enforcement need from the president?
Well, all those sheriffs there are my friends, colleagues, and I can tell you that it's music to our ears to hear a president actually not only say the words, but to follow up, to meet with sheriffs across the country, to say he's going to support us. He's going to re-engage us with 287G. This is the partnership with local, county, state law enforcement to work with our brothers and sisters in ICE and Border Patrol to enforce immigration law, and also to track down the million-plus illegals who are serious criminals, 74% of which of that number have convictions, felony convictions. So this is a new effort for us to, when we're talking about making America safe again, this is what it's about.
But
and it's going to include sheriffs
sense,
and police chiefs.
Does that mean engagement? Does it mean money? Does it mean legislation? I mean, what do you physically need to see him do to make that connection between you and ICE and the other departments you're talking about?
Just the opposite of what Obama did. Obama never supported, actually talked law enforcement down, and then he suspended 287G. President Trump, through his executive actions, re-implementing that, and he's putting an end to sanctuary cities.
Okay. Sheriff, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.